Now to the hundreds of MSU students participating in a sit-down protest at Capitol Hill. Thank you for staying with us. I'm Glenda Lewis.
And I'm Brian Abel. Several lawmakers and community members joining them as they shared stories of the difficult moments they learned there was an active shooter on campus. But the true focus of today's demonstration was the call for gun reform. 7 Action News reporter Whitney Burney has more from the Capitol.
With tears in their eyes.
I'm about to be 19 next week, and I can't even imagine how my family would have felt if I wouldn't have made it to my next birthday.
MSU students are sharing their pain.
Over 4 hours, us Spartans sat in fear. I called my sister 9 times, and every single time I didn't want to hang up because I wasn't sure if it was the last time.
In frustration with the continuous cycle of gun violence.
You don't have to understand us. You don't have to act like you know how we feel. We just need you to acknowledge us.
This afternoon, hundreds were a part of a sit-down protest at the state capitol, sitting side by side on the steps, calling for gun reform now.
It's devastating to me. You know, one of my closest friends in high school, her older brother was shot and killed in the Virginia Tech shooting. And this many years later, you still feel it. You feel it every time. I hate that when I talk to these kids, that it's a shared experience.
State Representatives Mallory McMorrow, Julie Brixey, and U.S. Congresswoman Alyssa Slotkin were among those showing their support. The Democratic lawmakers calling for red flag laws, extensive background checks, and magazine capacity limits. What makes this time different? What's going to make this time stick and there will actually be change afterward?
Well, you're absolutely right. Change is coming. Change arrived. As I alluded to, in November, the Michigan voters clearly spoke about what they want. They are tired of empty platitudes and they want policy and action. I am proud to stand amongst colleagues and anyone who's willing to work on this issue.
Representative Ranjiv Puri, one of the lawmakers in the spotlight, after making the controversial statement, expletive, your thoughts and prayers, in criticism of Republican lawmakers.
My heart is full of thoughts and prayers for the victims and families of the Michigan State University community. But we also have to be cognizant of the fact that we need to do more.
Students say that change is long overdue.
No one should have to live through this.
This afternoon's demonstration went until about 3 o'clock after every student who wanted to got the chance to speak and share their feelings. The students later went on to challenge the very lawmakers who showed up here today, saying if they don't deliver on those promises to change the laws, they may be out of office as well. Reporting here in Lansing, Whitney Burney, 7 Action News.